It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Arizona State Sun Devils, Mountain America Stadium in Tempe. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the BYU Cougars, facing off with another team from the Pac-12, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it. The Sun Devils will put total leather to crank us up. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So BYU's offense will have the football first. From the shotgun, the inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Off play action. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense will have its first possession of the game. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Makes the grab. Turning it on. No one there to stop him. Except the fellow in the striped shirt who threw the penalty flag. This one might be coming back. Those linemen can get a little aggressive sometimes in pass pro, and it'll cost him. Touchdown off the board, and they'll back up 5. They'll go to the ground. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. From the gun to give, looking for room. Corralled and brought down by the defense. And the Sun Devils racing to the line in the hurry-up. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
The Sun Devils will punt this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Caught in the backfield. It's Kinsey. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Leaves it with the back. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. And you don't want to start this game with 2 straight punts. Big third down opportunity coming here. Got his man quickly. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Gore. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Working that left side now. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal block.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Second down, they'll go to the air. Firing to the right, complete. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. He wants to throw it again. Unloads to the right. Oh, what a play! It's intercepted. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. And the Sun Devils come to the line in the hurry-up. These two teams both coming on a run, playing their best football of the season and hoping to continue on and get into the top 25.
Yeah, it's nice, man, when you get that roll going. You start to create some momentum, create some belief. You know, listen, you're not ranked, but you're earning that respect throughout the season. Palmer, I think now at this point, they're probably going to climb into the rankings, and who knows what they can do.
I agree that both of these teams came in here with a lot of confidence, and they knew that they were going to have to play right down to the wire to pull out this W. And now, for them to win this game in this kind of environment, open up some eyes around the country, it's huge to continue to build that confidence.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Now the play fake. Zings it complete to the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Sun Devils are flying down the field.
First down.
Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Into the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to...
Intercepted! A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. He'll start this drive firing. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And that's why everybody in college football is trying to recruit athletes like this to play the 4-3 defensive end position. You can find guys that can stop the run at defensive end, but how many are excellent pass rushers? How many have all the tools in their toolbox like this guy does? Not many.
And the Sun Devils trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. He'll pull it down and run. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. The Sun Devils want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Lets it fly. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Good, right down the boulevard. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that Big 12 matchup that just went final moments ago. UTSA delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the American. Trust me when I say the party is on in San Antonio. This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake things up in the Big 12 standings.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Now, after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Trying to set up the screen. Shakes off the defender. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds his tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. There's the pressure. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Both these teams have had some good moments this year, and they'd love nothing better than to improve their bowl positioning, build a little momentum by getting a win in this one.
They're just trying to punctuate the season, right? How big would it be for one of these two programs to finish the year as a ranked team? It would help them so much in the offseason with recruiting and really help their confidence looking ahead to next year, David.
And confidence and momentum and just learning how to win. A part of that is a part of the process of being great in the future. And this team, learning how to win, finding ways to get it done, it's only going to build momentum, and hopefully you can carry that over to next season.
Hauls it in. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Sun Devils in the hurry up. To the air on 2nd down. And his throw is incomplete. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. He's got it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold
That penalty cost them a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Tight end now in motion. They're going back to the ground. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The Sun Devils decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive with a pass. Gets it out fast. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats.
BYU 0.
Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Quarterback on the keeper. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Cougars will have it 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Runs through a tackle. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few. The Cougars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Wide open downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got it in the middle. It's Burks. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Snap in the shotgun. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Touchdown Cougars. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Tell you what, as a defensive back, as a defensive player, you know down here near the goal line, I got to get tight on my guys. I can't give away the easy stuff like that. Too easy near the goal line for that pitch and catch.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be chased out of bounds inside his own 20 at the 18-yard line, and a great job of coverage there. Looking to throw on first down. That pass is incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Shoots it to the left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Breaks into the open. All almost popped free on the screen, but he'll be stopped short of the line to gain. It's 4th down. And the Sun Devils line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Takes the handoff. It's Kinsey.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Off the play fake.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
He'll keep it himself. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Turns it loose. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Well, we talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. The Sun Devils will punt it away on 4th down. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Look out, he's got room. Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to fire. Setting up the screen. Nice move there. There he goes. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They'll run play action. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They get a nice pickup on this crossing route against the zone, and everybody executed in unison, Jesse.
Yeah, and Reese, this offense, they've got a plan in the passing game. They've got some stuff ready for man coverage, and they've got some zone beaters as well. And just saw one there on the crossing route.
He hurls one deep down the left side. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
He's got it on the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Burks. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. He'll pull it on the read. Fighting off the defender.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The play action fake. He wants it all. Makes the catch. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And the Cougars had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Trying to slam in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, BYU!
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And, David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. Maryland is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you never know. They're trailing by just 4 to Florida State. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking to go up top in times, running out in the half. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Quickly to the tight end. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Looking downfield very late in the half. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10.
And that's a first down.
Wants to throw on first down. He's got him in the flat. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Arizona State! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And that was great execution on that drive. That is exactly what you need. You took almost all of the time, and you cut into this lead. Now you're about to go into the half, get everybody excited, use that momentum to start the second half.
PAT unit on the field.
Is on for the extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. As expected, looks as if they'll run it out and go into halftime with a lead. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Tempe. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Mountain America Stadium.
BYU about to kick it off to open the second half. And he's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Going to the run to start this second half. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. And the Sun Devils will hustle to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage.
He'll off one deep down the left side. Got it in stride inside the 20. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
Knocking on the door. Offense now in the red zone.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Plucks it out of the air. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. It's complete to the left. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
How about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3 is coming soon.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Going to swing it on second down. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Takes it from the gun on third down. Got his man downfield. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They go to the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. BYU has this offense clicking. Off the play fake on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. Got his man. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Holds and fires it complete to the right.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Sun Devils headed quickly to the line.
3rd down coming up.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
That's his 2nd sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him, let somebody else beat me. Not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
And the Sun Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Red pass, it's complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. Fights off a defender. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Cougars come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Makes the catch. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They just keep firing. Quick completion on the out route. Breaks away on the left. Touchdown, Cougars! Made the himself, and they put points on the board. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Maryland is in trouble right now, and unless something changes, this is the type of day that can crush morale. They're trailing by 25 to Florida State. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Working that left side. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Well, I know they're losing right now, but they're not going to be losing for long if they keep hitting shots like that. And I love the idea here, taking a shot to your best player on offense. This guy is one of the biggest playmakers in all of college football. Tremendous speed. He locates the ball, makes a catch, and that play gives this offense so much confidence.
Hard running there.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. One drive is already ended with a field goal. They'll try to do it again, this time a rather long one from 46 yards out. The official says no good, and they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Makes the grab down the left side. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The big play came, David. He saw that safety and just didn't believe he could get over the top in time.
Exactly right. You see the one safety in the middle of the field. You know the outside parts of the field are open. Run those goes, those streaks down the field on the outside. Let your playmaking receiver make that play for you.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. It's complete. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Big play to start the drive. A little tougher since. Now a crucial 3rd down on this drive. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Using the quick game. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Back to pass on 2nd down. Touchdown, BYU! Fitted in in the window for the score. With that last score, things comfortable here in the fourth as they are headed to a 7-1 record.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. From the gun, running back gets to give. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Wants to fire on second down. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun. Wants to pass. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Sun Devils will send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. Wants to return it. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. From the shotgun, they'll run it into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. And the Sun Devils want to pick up the tempo. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold on.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Sun Devils will call on their punt team. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return.
BYU offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Snagged out of the air. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. They're going to run it. Oh, better look out. He has the 1st and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. He's got an open man. Turning it on. Touchdown Cougars. A great catch and run for 6. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth.
BYU 38, Arizona State 17.
The returner will field it and bring it back. Slips through the line. He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and then guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
Lining up for the PAT.
On for the extra point.
Splits the uprights. So that one will put his name in the record books. You can't have a longer return in college football. 100 yards for 6.
38, Arizona State 24.
Looking for blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Power football with the run. Oh, he's got some space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Yeah, and he's been dependable. He's been a guy that they've given the ball a lot. He's just been so productive, giving this offense an easy way to move the football down the field. 97 yards on the day.
Now on first down from the 28. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. It's Kinsey. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. From the gun, the running back has it. Looks as if BYU will have a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Well, just nothing happening that time for the QB, right? RPO keeps it. He's trying to throw. Nobody there. He tries to buy time, getting out to his right-hand side, but the defense took everything away and just forced the quarterback to have to eat the football.
The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks the tackle. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now.
Hold
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Gives them a little more breathing room, a 3-yard gain out to the 7. And the Sun Devils want to move quickly.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Gets it across the 10, a pickup of 5, and out of trouble to the 12. Gives it on the option. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Quick completion to the right. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete on the right side. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
The Sun Devils have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. A little release to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Wants to keep it in the air. On target to the left. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Sun Devils come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. He'll do it himself. Oh, what a move.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
Sometimes you dial up the right place, sometimes you get the right penalty. Either way, it's a 3rd down conversion for this offense. The run from the shotgun. Runs through the tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
On the play. Brings up
2nd down, he'll throw it. Quickly complete. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the right. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. He'll need some juice in that arm on 3rd and long. Looking to take a shot. Catch inside the 25. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
A huge play moves him down the field. 1st down.
From the red zone, looking for a space. They'll go with the quick touch pass. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. To the air on 2nd down. He makes a grab. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Sun Devils.
Wants to go up top. Got his man on the right. Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house him, but the defense tackles him at the 3. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. He's trying to get it in. And he will score. Touchdown, Arizona State. Oh, Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on your side.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of interest in this CUSA showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. The home team has the lead right now, but this crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. The away team is hanging in there, but they're going to need something to break their way, and soon. They're up by 7 over Louisiana Tech. Just another week of Conference USA football where we've come to expect the unexpected.
There he goes! They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Kinsey. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the catch. It's Kinsey. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The quarterback takes a knee.
And this situation here on 2nd down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff. But, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.